What's up, guys? David Midlife Crisis. Got some bad news. Caprice is down. It's broken again. There's a misfire. Alright, so last night I was going out to a car meet. I was going to do a YouTube video. It's just the way it is lately with me. I always have something going on. But yeah, on the way to a car meet to do a YouTube video last night. Was on the way there, was on I-4. And car just started misfiring. So luckily I wasn't that far from the house. Brought it back to the house. It was able to get all the way home, but it definitely was a full misfire. It was only running on 7 cylinders the whole time. My air fuel was running up to like 20 when it's not supposed to be that high. That's because it was having to push more air and fuel to get the car to just keep running. So, but yeah. So, sucks, but yeah. So I got to figure out what's going on. So last night I got home. I didn't try to fix it or anything, but I did hook up the scanner to it, and I'm going to go ahead and show you a picture of what the scanner got. Got a P203 code, cylinder 3 injector. So you saw what the scanner said. Fuel injector 3 had a, issue with the circuit or with the signal to the injector. So, yep, it shut the cylinder down. So, I talked to a couple people today. My buddy Charlie, who helped me fix the car last time, I've already talked to him. He's saying I need to go ahead and take a look at the injector, see if the hot wire's hooked up, make sure that the connection's not loose or not corroded or anything like that. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of that now. Not sure how much more I can do on this. I'm also going to go ahead and check, a couple other things. But it's definitely not a coil pack or ignition like wire or spark plug or anything like that, because it specifically showed a fault with the injector through the reading. So we'll go from there, see what happens. All right, so it was cylinder 3, which is this cylinder right here. Basically, that's the wire that goes to the injector right there. It seems that it's plugged in. I checked the other wires. They seem to feel the same way. Not sure what that is. So, I'm not sure what's going on. So, I'm going to go ahead and start it up and see if maybe just it was a little loose or something. And hopefully they'll fix it and clear the code and see what happens. Alright, so we hooked up the scanner. Okay. Oh, it's giving me a code already. It's just saying error. Alright, so I said we hooked it up the scanner. Let's go ahead and crank this thing up. Yep, and I'm still getting the same code. Same error code I got before that for the injector. And it comes right back. So you see, turn this off. So you saw it. So cylinder 5 or 3 is definitely not firing. All right, so basically it's probably the injector, and I have been noticing, especially in about the last week or so, the car has been running a little bit rougher. I thought it was a tuning issue possibly, but I have noticed where I've been getting on the gas sometimes and it wants to bog out a little bit, and I think it's that injector. I think that injector went bad, so it's time to just replace it. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to go about this. So my buddy Charlie said he can come over and help me to get this done, and I do want him to come over and help me get it done. But I also kind of want to try to get this done myself. I really want to try to see if I can do it myself. So I'm going to go ahead and do some research. There's not much more I can do in this video for content wise, but yeah. You know, and then last night, I thought about filming this last night when this all started happening. Kind of like when I wrecked the first Caprice. I thought about, you know, let me go ahead and film this for content. But last night, I was so stressed out by it, and I just wanted to make sure I could get it home, that I thought about it, and I was like, you know, this isn't the time to try to film a YouTube video. You need to be more worried about making sure you can get this car back to the house. So that's kind of why I didn't do anything last night. I should have probably filmed at least a little something, but I was hyper focused last night. So, yep. So that's going to be the end of the video. I will, at least in this video, to give a couple shots from, you know, of the Caprice rolling and driving. My last video, I was at Orlando Cars and Coffee, the Great Southern Box Company. You know, got an awesome video. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show some exits of the Caprice leaving that meet. And I'm going to feature once again, Soche Media, Ford Guy, and Buddy Brian. So I'll put links down in the description below for all three of their YouTube channels. But yeah, they all got video. Oh, and Car Life too. I'm going to add Car Life's video in here too. So basically 4 different angles of this car rolling. I'm going to try to edit to where it's just boom, 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 boom. See how it looks. You guys tell me in the comments. But yeah, that's going to do it. Next video is going to be the repair of this car or whatever else I can come up with. Because basically, I once again now have 2 broken cars. That car is misfiring still. And my buddy Charlie says when he comes over to fix this, we're going to go ahead and diagnose that cylinder problem too. So that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Wish me luck. Please like, please subscribe.
Ooh, yes sir. You got Dave out here looking clean, sushi.